The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Radio Global, Who Knew Productions, JSA Media, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Hey, this is Jimmy with your weekly lineup. Starting on Mondays at 8 o'clock p.m., we have Spot On with Lino and Debbie. Right after Spot On is Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. He's on at 10 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock p.m., Talk Time with Val. Right after Val is Sammy V with Thoughts for Food. He's on at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. On Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a radio show called Suspense. And at 10 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday, we have On the Air with Mike Allen. On Thursday nights at 8 p.m., we have Outline with Jay and Sarah. After Outline we have Real Talk with Robert Zuckerman. After Real Talk, we have Night Talk with JoeRoxx. He's on at 10 p.m. Eastern. At 11:30 p.m. Eastern, we got Pot Talk with Jim and Paul. And at 12:30 a.m., we have Outline with Jay and Sarah. They're on right after Pot Talk. On Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. And to wrap it up on Saturdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, we have Thoughts for Food with Sammy V and Chris T. That's your weekly lineup. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.
What are we doing now?
So we're going to do a promo, because I want to run this on the radio. Jan, are you here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to do a promo, Jan, and go ahead.
What do you want me to do?
The promo.
What promo?
The promo for Night Talk.
What do you want me to do? Guy, you got to give me some heads up, what the fuck we're going to do.
We're raw reality. I mean, you just got to say, hey, this is Young Buck, and listening to me on Night Talk with JoeRoxx every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's it.
Right. Hey, ladies, this is Young Buck. Come listen to me on Night Talk with JoeRoxx every Thursday night, 10 o'clock Eastern.
All right, go ahead.
This is the coach. Looking for some information out there.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a promo for the radio. Oh. Take two. Go ahead.
No.
What? Go ahead.
Looking for some information.
Yeah. This is the coach from Night Talk.
He's trolling
JoeRoxx. Check.
Send me your number so I can call you.
Yeah, send me your number, or you can come and swim in my pool.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, go ahead, say it.
Move on.
He's a pussy, Jan. You know what I mean? He's a pussy.
You're about to listen to Night Talk. So buckle up. So buckle up. So buckle up. Your host tonight, JoeRoxx.
Welcome to Night Talk with your host, JoeRoxx. The Night Talk with your host, JoeRoxx. Hey.
Everybody? Oh, we got everybody. Anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. Tonight we've got a jam-packed show with a bunch of different guests from all over the place, pretty much. And we have some different segments, new segments that we're going to add in and talk about that. But before we go on, I want to say hello to all our different co-hosts and our guests that are on right now. Currently, this is the coach on. Right?
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah. And also, Kimberly is here with, Kimberly is here. Kimberly Barnes.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kim.
Can you be a little more, excited? This is radio. Okay. Thanks.
Look at the smile on her face.
But they can't see through the airwaves, Jan. Right?
Okay.
And one of our special guests tonight is Quan. I can't pronounce the name. I mean,
Win.
Yeah, Kwang Win, like W-I-N.
Okay, all right, okay.
Who wins? Kwang Win.
Yeah, I only graduated in the 12th grade. I really, I'm
a 6th grade graduate.
Sixth grade graduate.
Thank
you, Quan, for coming in and actually Kimberly will be talking to Quan in a little while about his story and things, and it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in hearing that, and I know that a lot of friends of mine are anyway. And also tonight we have Jimmy's in with us, as well as Jan.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Boy, we have to work on that. I think we have to. The problem is we have no laugh tracks, no sound tracks, and right, we have really nothing going on.
Well, no, it'll start coming together.
I'm waiting.
It'll come together. Trust me. Rome wasn't built in a day. All right?
And speaking about Rome, ALIDNA HARR is bringing in two awesome, very, very talented women. They're in the movie industry, and one is Stephanie Davis. And we're looking forward to having her come on. She'll be in the second half hour. And the other one is her name is Chelsea. Chelsea. I'll tell you in a minute. Again, I don't. I don't have all that stuff ready. I just don't have it ready.
You got to start writing this stuff down. You got so much going on. It's, you got so much going on here.
I'm really pissed off about that. Yeah. But I'll work on that. Jane, can you check that? Who Chelsea's
right now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and I don't know which. Whatever. And I really don't know who's going to drop in, but we'll soon find out in a little while about that. First off, I want to thank Joyce's Salon at 132 Berwick Street in Everett for sponsoring this section of Night Talk. We appreciate that. Also, tonight on the third segment of Night Talk is EYA'S Goodnight Hollywood. And she has a great new up-and-coming guest. Her name is, now I can't even pronounce her name. I know it's Nikki, but I can't pronounce, I think it's May, or I can't pronounce the name.
I don't know how you remember them all. Never mind.
Well, I've got Stephanie and Chelsea. They're from Bouncy Boxer.
They're from
what?
They're not from Bounty Boxer, Jan. They're from Bouncy Boxer.
That's what I said. I said Bouncy Boxer.
Okay, but yeah, I know they are. But what is Chelsea's last name?
No, it's
I know her last name. Jan. Her last name is Chelsea Wolf.
Wolf. Okay, you don't have it down.
Yeah, and so that's her name, Chelsea Wolf, and Stephanie Davis. So they'll be here in a little while on the second half hour, and we'll talk to them about what they're doing. They're doing movies and things, and a lot of stuff down south. So we'll talk to them. They're pretty talented. But anyway, and then also Ia will bring her guest in at the third half hour. So we have a pretty big show here tonight. Now, what else was I going to say? It's just a
lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on here. I think our co-host Young Buck, he's typically here. He's
not lately though. Not lately.
Yeah. I think he's grounded again or something.
Why isn't he broadcasting from yonder?
He's probably hiding under the covers. I really don't know what's going on. Yeah, he's just. He said that he had to do something at 3:30 in the morning. I don't know, probably a B&E.
Probably.
I don't know, but probably. Hopefully, he'll be around next week. We'll see what happens. Anyway, to segue into this, I would like to, bring Kimberly in and speak about because there's a lot of people that are interested in Quan's story, Kimberly, and why don't you take it right now for that?
Hi, I want to introduce you to Quan. He was born in Vietnam. He came over to the United States when he was about 12 and a half years old. He has a really interesting story to tell. When I was telling him about my uncle who died from Agent Orange in Vietnam, he really thanked me for that, which was surprising. You don't usually hear people thank you or your relatives who come from a country that was oppressed. So I'm going to let him talk and tell his story. It's really interesting, and then I've got some questions to ask him.
Okay.
I'll start in the beginning a little bit. And I was born in 1962 in South Vietnam. My parents were born in the North, and my dad fought the French and fought the Japanese during World War II, and fought the French again, and then 1954 migrated down south and fought the communists. Like I said, I was born in 62, so I was very young when the war actually went on full time in 1965. And so to forward it quickly, 1975, when the NVA actually rolled into the city of Saigon, the capital city, you know, I was very lucky to be able to catch a C-130 flight out of Saigon, and you know, started my American dream. Floated from refugee camp to where I am today, and I'm extremely thankful for the 2.5 million, you know, Americans that served in country, men and women, and you know, without those people that sacrificed their lives, I wouldn't have the life that I have today. So it's important for me to express that.
That's neat. That's really good.
Yeah, Kimberly?
Well, you know, there's 1,800 veterans die a day. So what do you do for veterans?
You know, it started back in 2010. I was given an opportunity to thank veterans. Approximately 2,000 in the audience, and I would say about 70% of those people were veterans. And my speech got out, my words got out, and the next thing you know, the written speech went viral. And now I have the opportunity to travel, you know, to all 50 states to visit with veterans. And up to date, I've seen and visited more than 5,000 Vietnam veterans. I mean, I know it's a tiny little number. It's a tiny little number, and I would love to see more. And so, you know, that's what I'm doing. And it's not like you go in there and you have a meal and you join them and you talk, but you know, you got to remember these people came home without a parade. And, you know, people like Jane Fonda and John Kerry, and people step on them, spit on them, and call them baby killers. And I don't know what I can do to make it right, but what I can do is to travel there, see them, and let them know, hey, you know, there are 4 people living in Arizona right now that live in a pretty nice life because of what you've done. And I don't want these people to go to bed thinking that, you know, I'm a bit confused. I don't know why I'm there, and I haven't done anything for anybody. There are approximately 1.7 million Vietnamese immigrants who are now, the majority are American citizens by choice, by the way. And these people are, you know, they're not demanding anything of the system. They're not sucking up the system. We're not demanding special foods or religious accommodations, and we just want to be Americans, and that's the message that I want to get across.
Can you share the story that you shared with me when you went to North Dakota and you did it from the 3-foot perspective view?
Yeah, I was speaking in North Dakota a couple of Veterans Days ago, and on the way out to the airport, my friend asked me if I could drop by and say a couple of words to the National Guards. And so I said, well, I was a bit confused because it wasn't on the plan, but anyhow, I was able to come by, and I, you know, people started flowing in, and I had to think on my feet quite fast because my relationship is strictly with the Vietnam veterans, and I never had an opportunity to speak to the current group of servicemen and women. Some are still being deployed out there. So, you know, how do I get my message across? What do I say to these people? I mean, I'm a couple of generations away. So I started telling them about my 3-foot view, and at first it's sort of like, you know, what's a 3-foot view? Well, just so you know, that's how tall I was when Americans came. So I started talking about that, and I let them know that you may not realize it, but when you're there, some of us got to go to school, some of us got books, some of us got chewing gum, see rats, we get to go outside and play soccer. Those are the little things that you've done for people like me as little children. Whether or not you know it, you've done some great things around the world. You help people around the world. And when I look at my life today, where would it be without these Americans that came over, and a majority of them volunteer? And you have to say, you know what? These people travel 12,000 miles to go fight a war for people you don't even know, you don't even understand. And let me just say one more thing real quickly, is that the 1.7 million Vietnamese that migrated to the United States as war refugees, we're your janitors, we're your teachers, we're your farmers, we're your doctors, we're your surgeons. And one of us became a brigadier general just a year ago. And we are Americans. We're not hyphenated Americans. Actually, I'm sort of get offended easily when somebody say, well, you're a Vietnamese American or you're an Asian American. Well, I know I'm Asian. You don't have to remind me I'm Asian. I'm okay being an American.
That's good.
Yeah. I still want to say that we have over 1,268 veterans that are still missing in action. And with the Afghanistan and Iraqi war, we still have soldiers that we have not brought home. And I really do feel like we need to be doing that now, not leave them behind. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Now, just so you know, one of the reasons why I'm comfortable talking about the war is my family pay with blood and sweat as well. I have a brother that served in that war for 7 years. He's an airborne soldier from 1968 to 1975, wounded 3 times. I got another brother who's an Army medic from 73 to 75. And my dad served 19 years as an ARVN fighting communists. So I feel comfortable when I talk about that.
Well,
thank you for coming on.
What the fuck are you doing?
What's going on, Jimmy?
That's you. You keep coming in with the noise. What's up with that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your bot keeps going off because you keep making noise.
Okay, Jimmy, we're in the middle of something, so I know you want to be heard, and your show's next, so just, relax. Sorry about that.
Keep your bot quiet.
Thank you, Kwong, for coming on and telling your story. And what is your website that you do to help veterans?
Yeah, it's QuangSpeaks.com. It's QUANG Speaks.com. And what it is it's a place where veterans and anybody, high school, college, if they want to hear the story. And my story is not for me to be told. It's for you to hear, for the audience to hear and understand that without this freedom, there's no possible way that I can be sitting here talking to you. So, QuangSpeaks.com.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Well, that's a very interesting story. What do you do now exactly, Kwong? I'm sorry.
I work in my spare bedroom as a branding manager, and I manage a lot of accounts in California and so on. But it leaves me the spare time to spend time with my children, and also when somebody pick up the phone and call me and say, we need you to come out and speak to our veterans, I can get on the plane and do that. So I have that flexibility. A little bit of fly fishing too.
Here at the restaurant?
Wow. Anyway, that's something. I mean, that war was something. I remember signing up for the draft at that point, and that was in 1971. But they didn't pick my number. It used to be a
lottery. They had a lottery.
Yeah,
lottery.
Like a ball,
they had a lottery
bingo machine, like that.
It was a lottery.
Like that, yeah, but it was a tough time for everybody here. A lot of people. It was a really tough time. A real tough time. It was a different time for everybody.
And I do understand that clearly. I mean, it is tough.
Yeah.
But thank you for having me.
Oh,
very, very interesting. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
We're honored for you to come here. We appreciate that for sure, 100%. When Kimberly told me about that, I said, yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I'd love to. And you was just a little boy, right? I mean, he was. How old was you? When that was going on?
I was 12 and a half. My parents were still back in Vietnam at the time. The fact that I got on a C-130 is an entire story on its own. And so when I got to San Francisco, the next thing you know, I'm at Camp Pendleton and moving on to Camp Fort Chaffee in Arkansas. Just travel around the world from refugee camp to refugee camp. And it really is kind of an unknown situation where you don't know where you're going to be next. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't speak the language at all.
Right.
And you know, having to learn the language. But, you know, I was always motivated. I wanted to talk. I wanted to be able to communicate. And without the English, you just couldn't do it. So, you know, and I was a bit slow, and share that story with Kimberly. You know, I was rated as mildly mentally retarded at one time because I couldn't speak, I couldn't do much.
I know people that are older than us, Quan, that are really like right now, pretty much. You know, they're just, you know what I mean. But yeah, what part of Vietnam was you from exactly?
I was actually born in Da Lat, which is about 200 miles northeast of Saigon, which is right on the third corps, just slightly below the second corps.
This is a call coming. I'm not going to take this call right now.
But anyway, so I lived around a little bit as my father was moving from place to place.
Wow. And then, have you been back there yet?
You know, that's something that I won't do. It's jokingly, I always said, you know, I got a one-way trip out. I'm not coming back. I got to get out of jail. Free card, you know, so I'm not going back, but it's very difficult for me because I'm so anti-communist. You know, you can tell how much I like Bernie Sanders. It's just that it's
yeah, I would know that because you're hanging around with Kimberly.
Yeah, exactly, and
she's a big support.
You know, a lot of people say, you know, the people that fought the war back then when you were little, they're too old. The majority of them passed away. But my answer to that is the uniform is still the same. The policies are still the same. The bread line is still the same. There's nothing really changed much other than the fact that, yeah, they have high rises now. And, you know, they have this club and that club on the beach and Americans come back to surf and do all the fun things. But the reality of it is it's the communist officials that are living a pretty wealthy life and the people are still poor. And I don't want to have a part of that. I don't want to spend my money. I don't want to spend my money there to
encourage it. Yeah,
exactly.
To support it.
Yeah, to support it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so I have the short answer is no.
Did you have trouble when you came here when you were younger?
Not really. The amazing thing is, you know, I was one of the 2 or 3 Asians in the high school. Or elementary school, and amazingly, all the kids, I would say all the kids, try to help me in some way. There was no sense of, what do you call it, discrimination or prejudice or anything like that. So they really made it very welcoming. I mean, the kids, I was really surprised. I mean, I'm about to go see my high school buddy that we've known each other for nearly 41 years now.
Wow.
And he knew me when I didn't speak one word of English, if you can imagine that.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that's really, really.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, but do you still have family there or anything? Do you, I mean?
Not immediate family. My entire family is here, and you know, aunt and uncles and so on, and some of them. But no, I really don't want to go back there. And a lot of people say, you know what, Kwang, why don't you go back there and help some of the unfortunate children and you know, people that from your own country? And I said, well, there are a whole lot of unfortunate people living here that I want to spend time with, and especially the number of veterans that are here that I want to get to, and I want to say thank you. And you know, I wasn't able to say go to the wall in Washington, D.C., and I finally made it 2 summers ago when I actually got to the wall. I spent about 5 minutes there, and all I said was, when I'm done here, I will have an opportunity to say thank you to those 58,000 names up there. And that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be wealthy. I don't want to be anything. I just want to do what I like to do.
It's very honorable. We appreciate that for sure. Yeah, we appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kimberly, for bringing me on. I really appreciate it.
Yep. I mean, it's an awesome. I mean,
Thank you for being here.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So do I take myself out, or?
No. You can hang in. Now comes the madness because Jenny just came in.
Hi, Jenny.
Jenny Lavoie, right? Hey. Jenny Lavoie.
Hi, Jenny.
How are you guys?
Yeah, good. And the spotlight's on Jenny Lavoie.
Get the comforter wrapped around her.
Yeah, she's very cold, but she's not on oil.
No, my grandmother made me this quilt. Isn't it adorable?
Yes, it is.
I want to know what it's like to be in a refugee camp. I want to know.
You know, it's kind of
day to day.
It's kind of scary. You eat, and I actually volunteer in the kitchen at Fort Chaffee, Arkansas. It's an Army base, and I got to cook. It's great. My job is to pick up as much English as I can. I mean, that was always my motivation. Wake up in the morning, learn a couple of words, trying to communicate. But American soldiers and Marines treated us really, really well.
I mean, you wouldn't know it the way he talks.
I was going to say, he talks better than I do.
You have no accent at all.
No accent or nothing.
Nope.
The way he talks, you wouldn't know it. You'd think you knew English your whole life.
Sesame Street.
Street. Yeah.
Yep. That was my daily TV program.
I hear you. Yeah.
We're gonna go for a couple of commercials. We'll be right back after these messages.
Okay.
Anyway. Thank you, Kwan, for coming in. We really appreciate that.
Hi, this is Cindy Hobbs with your Style Tip of the Week. How to decide the right cut for your face shape. A lot of people have this question, and I'm going to give you a few tips. If you have a round face, it's best to keep hair around the face with a mix of lengths, layers, fringes, kind of framing the face, or add a deep side part and a long swoop bang. It helps your face look slimmer. For oval faces, there's just about any way you can wear your hair. If it's long and oval, at least you feel like you have a higher forehead. Try straight bangs. Texture to the bangs adds lift, and it doesn't look so blunt if you don't like that heavy blunt look. Keep the bangs around your brow line though. Keep texture in any length. Wearing a shoulder length bob does really well with a side swept bang when you have an oval face. Edgy shortcuts look great with oval face shapes, like pixie cuts. For square faces, the tapered bob that hits around the chin length, texture right along the jawline, that really helps out as far as cutting the edge off the square part of your jawline. A lot of people feel like they just have a square jawline, and that does help hide it a little bit. Try a shag with a tousled look with lots of body in layers. You can also try waves from the ears down on longer hair, square face, to hide the severe jawline. For heart-shaped faces, hair that hits a little below the jawline helps fill in that area around the chin. With long hair and a heart-shaped face, you can use a clearly defined side part and add a side swept bang. It brings the eyes out, actually. Having long layered waves works as well, waves starting from the ears down. This is Cindy Hobbs. Catch me next week, Thursday night at 10 p.m. for next week's Style Tip, Night Talk with JoeRoxx, exclusively on Armed Radio label.
Need tree removal? Need tree pruning? Need stump grinding? What about dangerous 24-hour tree removal? Then you need to call Need Tree Work. We have all the equipment and expertise to do the job right. Our team at Need Tree Work provides efficient and effective services such as snow plowing, snow removal, sanding, and salting. Need Tree Work is family-owned and operated, fully licensed and insured. For unmatched tree work at unbeatable price, call Need Tree Work at 1-508-840-1600. Visit our website at needtreework.com. Come down and visit us at 250 Dedham Street, Norfolk, Massachusetts, next to Dunkin' Donuts on Route 1A. Don't forget, if you need Christmas trees, we'll have them there too. Like us on Facebook, Need Tree Work.
Hey guys, this is Sarah from Night Talk with JoeRoxx. Are you guys looking for a quiet getaway with a modern flair? Because I have a really great place I want to tell you all about. The Milestone Inn at 146 South Pomperaug Avenue in Woodbury, Connecticut has the perfect combination of modern amenities, but is surrounded by 3 verdant acres for a peaceful weekend getaway. And guess what? Mention the promo code JoeRoxx and you'll receive the JoeRoxx Signature Suite. You'll also receive a box of Night Talk chocolates, premium bath accessories, and a beautiful king-size bed fitted with luxury bedding. At the Milestone Inn, you'll enjoy plush comforts, modern amenities at exceptional value. Call and book the JoeRoxx Suite now at 203-405-6261 at the Milestone Inn in Woodbury, Connecticut.
Showman! How's it going, everybody? You're listening to Cool 77 Tropical Storm Radio. No, it's not that. All right, it's Thoughts for Food live on Radio Global. You can catch me here every Tuesday. All right, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live. Or you can catch me on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And basically, both of these shows, they go till whenever we turn the book up. And for the Saturday show, I get a special guest sitting in with me every Saturday. His name is
Caveman Chris here on Thoughts for Food.
Welcome back, everybody. We have right now. We have Chelsea Wolf, and Stephanie Davis.
Yes.
And they're 2 filmmakers in Florida, and they work together on a lot of projects and things. They have a lot of awards. They've done Speed Dating. And what was the other one, Stephanie?
Migraine Hell.
So Speed Dating, I assume, was about dating, right? Speed dating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Years ago, we never had speed dating. I
didn't even have dating. All right.
Experience.
So, I mean, what is it? I mean, speed dating. I mean, you evidently you would know what it is. What it's about exactly? You know, dates. You know.
You basically date somebody for a minute and maybe 2 minutes, and then you decide at the end if you want to go any further. That's about it.
But do you have sex with them or anything like that?
1 to 2 minutes?
No, not that
No.
That's what you do.
Joe's a 1 minute guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very funny, Kimball.
You've heard a 2 minute warning, right?
Oh, I mean, but how can you get to know? How can you get to know somebody in a minute?
They do it fast.
Like an elevator pitch. That's how you get to know your film whenever you want to get it bought.
Really?
Get it in and get it out.
I should have get into that. I just left Florida. I should have got that picture.
And Ybor City's
Basically going off all the shallow things that any human does when looking at somebody when you're speed dating, right? I mean, you're just kind of giving them a look and seeing if you're attracted. I can't imagine you're getting much more than that.
Exactly.
Well, you're asking them how much money they make. I don't know what else you can get out.
Well, we could sell
them.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that, and the other film is about. What is the other film about? I like that speed dating.
Migraine Hell.
Migraine. That's a woman thing, isn't it?
No. That's an everybody thing. But definitely, really, if you're like me, where you have chronic migraine. That's kind of my way of.
I never get headaches. I don't get headaches.
I thought women get headaches a lot. I mean, that's what I thought.
Only when you ask. Only when you ask.
Yeah, there you go. Only at night.
Yeah. Well, all the young guys have to ask.
Only at night.
The old timers don't do that anymore.
Yeah, right.
I'll be down in your neck of the woods pretty soon, and I'd like to come and visit with you guys.
Well, me too, because I just came from there.
Yeah, because I'll be down there. When is your showing in Ybor City?
April 1st on April Fool's Day at 5 p.m.
Ah, no kidding. Well, I'll be in. I'm actually going to South Florida, but maybe I'll swing by.
When are you going?
I'm actually leaving the 24th.
I'm leaving the 23rd.
Ah, okay. So we'll probably be down there.
Leaving 23rd.
Yeah. So maybe, maybe maybe I'll come by and, maybe I get a free.
Maybe you like to start on the show or something.
Maybe I get a free ticket. You can sit in my lap, I guess. I don't know.
Try not to have headaches when you guys are visiting.
We can do it. I can do that. Yeah. 2-minute warning, like I said,
Yeah. But that speed dating thing is an interesting.
It is.
I believe probably that Jenny's been on something like that. Have you, Jenny? Because you do Uber
no.
and stuff. You do Uber. Uber.
Even like to regular date, let alone speed date. What a waste of time. I've seen dating happen at some of the clubs that I work at, setups. It's so funny because the women get dressed up. They put on their makeup, they put on their heels, and they look like presentable human beings who are trying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, always so many more men, and they always look like slobs. It's alarming.
Well,
try.
I agree with that.
Would it kill you to not with paint all over them?
They have no class.
You're basically going to get a one-over. That's about it. So you might as well make it about your appearance.
Well,
they have no class at all.
Yeah, men are visual, though. You know what I mean? They they're just, right? I mean, we're visual.
Yeah, they just want to look at you, the girl.
I mean, women really don't care what a guy looks like, to be honest with you.
And maybe they should wear their paycheck around their necklace.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
How is that fair?
Well, typically, I'm not. It's been a while since I've been in that scene. But,
oh yeah.
But I think women just go for pockets, pretty much, right? They want to be, right?
I've always asked the same question. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Pockets.
What do you see in a guy? Like you said.
Yeah, there's really nothing in a
guy.
guy.
They happen to find rich men funny.
No, it's not even being rich. I mean, it's somebody who can just handle himself out there. A lot of guys, they can't handle themselves pretty much out there, right? I mean, that's my thinking anyway. Of course, I'm from the Northeast, so it's a little bit different down in Florida, right, Stephanie? Stephanie?
What was that?
It's kind of different down there, with the people down there, right? Because you're not from Florida anyway. You're from.
No, I'm from Missouri, and Chelsea's from Ohio. So we're Midwestern girls down here in the Florida world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so it's like different, even for those.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different down here than it is up in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Boys down there more polite? Are they more like Southern hospitality?
No. Where? In Florida?
Yeah.
We're all rednecks. I don't know. What's your opinion, you guys, on that? On the guys in Florida?
What should you say now? Because I'm in Florida a lot, so.
Well, I don't know. Just asking. I mean, I can ask, right? Well, what's your opinion? I mean, I think a Midwest guy is more wholesome than somebody from Florida, right? Am I right with that?
Wholesome, you mean drunk?
It depends, really. I know a lot of good Georgia Southern boys, so, I mean, Florida's kind of a melting pot. You just got a whole big mix full
exactly.
of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Arizona is, yeah.
Bringing up with the Midwest, they're very similar, but Florida's very melting pot.
Florida's a huge smorgasbord, is what it is.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you right now, I got a 16-year-old daughter, so all men are bad. Period. I don't care which region they're from. I'm armed and loaded all the time.
I was going to say, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with, although I don't have a problem anymore. I mean, my daughter's too small, but, no, I mean, I know where you're coming from on that. But I mean,
men are too.
Yeah. Well, but, Chelsea, how long have you guys been involved with this, with this industry? Doing this stuff?
With Bouncy Boxer, we've been around for about a year now. Filming wise for myself, I've been around in Florida for about 4 years.
And but as Bouncy Boxer, is it the boxer? Or what is that exactly?
I have a boxer dog, and she's always excited and bounces around for everything.
They do.
I just kind of brought that right in with
that's
my
cool.
films.
That's
I want
cool.
people to get excited for everything.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've had a couple of boxers, so I know. They're great.
They're the best.
Yeah, great dogs. Yeah, great dogs. And so I know that you guys work with ALIDNA HARR, and I've seen her in a couple of things, and she's really good too. ALIDNA. I mean.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
We love her.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I like her a little bit. Yeah.
I love her.
You gotta
We can get some clips up.
Huh?
We can get some clips up on Facebook and sites.
What?
Clips of some of their movie clips, just like a quick scene.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know if they. I mean, I think I did. Did I? Did I put? I think I put one.
I think you did put a. Yeah.
Yeah, I did put a clip.
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah.
I missed the clip. Darn it.
Yeah, and
go back and look.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Jenny's clip. She had a clip on. I put a clip on of Jenny too, and.
Yes, I
mean, I guess you would have to know Jenny. I watched that clip, a couple of times. It's just funny.
I wouldn't want to be married to her.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah. I saw that clip. That was good. The clip. That was a good clip. That was a good clip. She beat the hell out of that guy.
She falls in love in 3 weeks with a guy.
She beat the hell out of him.
Is that true, Jenny? I mean, you fall head over heels for a guy in 3 weeks?
Yeah, I have before.
See? Yeah.
Soft heart. I'm 2 days.
Right, take a name.
I don't know. So what else, you guys? What else is going on down there? You didn't any leading men? I mean, I'm available.
Well, I was just down there.
I'll just work for food.
They could have looked me up.
Work for margaritas. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's your process as far as what's your process as far as picking, people for your films?
Picking guys.
Chelsea. Stephanie. Are they still on the phone?
I mean, we know a lot of the actors here in the area, and so it's either people that we know from class or we can hold video auditions. Just depends. A lot of times when we're writing, we kind of think of a person that we already know who would fit really well, and then we also reach out to other people, too, just to see who's the right fit. If we can't seem to find the right fit, we get some auditions going. But we've got a really nice, close-knit group here in the Tampa area. A lot of really great actors, too.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, see if you could write me into one of the movies. I'd be,
What about me?
No, you're not a movie star.
What are you talking about?
Speed dating 2.0.
No, I've done. Hold on. I've done films and I've done television, so I know
you can't
the process.
Count.
Years ago I've done all that stuff.
You can't count the Mickey Mouse Parade. That's not.
No. I was in a couple of small films and and some television shows and stuff, and commercials, industrials, and when I was younger. But I'm
in Cape Canaveral. I can be over in Tampa in a few hours, no problem.
Were you in that video with Thursday? What's his name? Thursday what?
Thursday, Mr. Thursday from last week.
Yeah, he's a. Why did you want me to contact
I asked
him?
If you were in films with him.
No, that's a Midwest. That's what you guys in Midwest do.
Oh, we're Amish. We don't touch that stuff.
Yeah, sure you don't. No, we had a porn guy on.
This
last
is a wood
week,
microphone I'm talking into right now, Joe.
Yeah, so we have all kinds of different kinds of people on. We had a porn guy on last week.
Porn guy.
Yeah, porn actor. Yeah, I mean that's
porn. It doesn't pay enough.
Yeah.
He wasn't Asian.
He liked to smell.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he liked to smell men's asses Kimberly being Republican and everything, she couldn't take it, so she had to leave.
Gosh.
See,
I'm just not into smelling guys' butts. Here.
No, but the Democrat would stick around. You know what I mean? I mean that's what
they see it to the end.
Exactly.
See it to the end.
Republicans, this guy
very
stinks them
smart.
out.
What's the difference? Why would they sniff asses?
Well, I thought it was more than that.
They're used to sniffing ass. They're used to kissing
well,
ass.
I mean, well, I don't know.
They like it.
Boy.
If you're there, I mean, they're both next to each other, so you can't help but sniff it. You know what I mean?
It's disgusting.
All those Lakers.
You can't help but
Going
sniff
right
it.
down. We have big directors and producers and stuff like that, and we can't take the show down.
What do you think? What porn's a show? Isn't it?
I'm trying to get up to
You had a porn.
my channel.
You gave the porn. You gave the porn a shot last
I
week.
like to have all kinds of people on from all walks of life because I think everybody has their own
walk of life.
Well, their own. I think everybody's important, I mean, as far as what they do and things like that. That's the way I feel. I don't, I mean, that's basically, I mean, whatever. I mean.
Hey, what do you guys think about the Oscars?
I don't watch that stuff. Sorry.
Oh.
The Oscars?
I didn't watch it this year.
Me either.
What about you girls? The Oscars?
It was a great show. I really enjoyed it.
I thought, what's his name? Chris.
Rock?
Yeah, I love him. He's great. Chris Rock did a great job.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch him. I saw the highlights on Entertainment.
Felt
and
like
he did
he played a good
I watched
referee, a
Flip
good
a Flop.
middleman.
What's that?
I watched Flip a Flop. Is that Jenny?
Well, I felt like Chris Rock did a great job dancing the line, the segregation line.
Well, that's right. Exactly.
They were all very upset.
Black Matter things. And, yeah.
Well, okay, we won't go. We won't go there. We won't go there. But yeah,
No, but Oscars. Forgetting Oscars.
Right. Yeah.
I was so glad Leo won. Was anybody else? I mean,
yes, he deserved
I didn't
it.
wait for that. I was waiting for him for Titanic.
That turned me right off. That turned me right off.
He's a good actor.
No, he's not.
Oh, Matt Damon
that
showed
turned me right
Chelsea,
off.
what do you think about
Matt
DiCaprio?
too.
Marsha was excellent.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been well deserved.
Well,
He's been
I'm
out
a
there
little-
for a while.
Yeah, I mean, they're professionals. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, see,
you and I don't.
I haven't been able to let go since Titanic.
And if you saw the
so.
Reverend, like you could really see that he put his heart and soul into that character. He really worked hard for that.
Yeah,
I didn't see it, so I can't. So Titanic and everything else did nothing for me.
You guys notice how
Zero.
they
It's a very good film,
really
very great
pitched him.
visually too. The cinematographer definitely earned his Oscar. That was beautiful.
What about? Oh, I got a question. You know, I'm gonna wait until it comes on HBO, but I want to see that show, the movie, The Dutch Woman, The Dutch Girl.
Danish Girl.
The Danish Girl.
Yeah, the
Danish Girl.
I don't know why I want to see it. I just want to see it. I don't know.
Oh, you wanna dress up?
Want to see the lone
No,
price in your home?
I'm not really a attractive woman. You know what I mean? Even with a wig on. No. I just think, no. It's a true story.
What's
I like
it about?
true stories. It's about a guy who he wants to be a woman.
Okay.
Guy
We
who
get-
undergoes gender surgery.
All right. So what's his name does that? So
Young Buck.
Yeah.
Young
Buck. I didn't
No,
say
he
that.
didn't have surgery. He got yanked
Bruce
away.
Jenner.
Yeah,
He didn't have
Chris
any
Jenner. Thank
choice.
you. Chris. What's it? Kristen or whatever the heck its name is.
Caitlin.
Okay.
Caitlin.
You know, I do have a wedding announcement. Jerry Hall had married the Murdoch guy. He's 84, and she's what? I don't know. How old is she?
Probably my age. 22,
That's Mick
23.
Jagger's wife, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you know that?
her.
Did anybody know that?
No.
You know, I got a question for the ladies on the over here. Would you marry a guy that's 84 years old?
That's a good question.
84.
They're all hesitating. They're all hesitating.
How old are we?
Not me. No. My husband's younger than me.
Hold on.
How old are we in this scenario? Am I 82?
You can be your age, Jenny. Guy
My
big
age?
big pockets.
I don't think so. I couldn't. No.
What about you, Chelsea?
What was that? You kind of broke up there. What was going on?
So, would you marry a guy like Rupert Murdoch? I think he has a ton of money. That guy, a ton of money. He's 84 years old. At your age.
I mean, I'm not opposed to other people doing it. For myself, it's just not fair for me.
It's all about the money. I mean,
Hold
come
on.
on.
All right, wait a minute. Maybe Stephanie will take me up on that.
Hey, some people like saggy balls. I'm not against that either. I mean, everybody
Wow.
to their each
Honey, 84 years old. They're not saggy anymore. They're freaking.
I don't even think they're there.
Yeah, they're not even there. They're dried up. They're dried up. Freaking. All right.
To be honest, with you,
84. They're not even there anymore.
To be honest with you, I think all you ladies are lying. Okay, you know what I mean. This guy's a multi-millionaire. A billionaire. I mean, he's a billionaire. So the fact of the matter is, I think.
Right, you're right.
I'll marry him.
Well, why don't you marry him then?
I'll marry him. I just said I'll marry him. I'll marry him.
So you roll over a couple of times.
So, right.
Women.
You roll over a couple of times, but a big,
speed dating at Old
nice
Toes.
good-looking girls.
Yeah.
You have a heart attack with the first time, and it'll be over. Boom.
Exactly.
And you're a billionaire.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's better than winning the lottery we're kind of loud.
I have morals and ethics.
Yeah, don't worry. The shame goes away after a while.
Of course you do, but
I just thought I'd put that out there. I really don't,
Plan on it?
No, if I was 84, I wouldn't hook up with Jerry Hall. I'm sorry.
I mean, how about you? Look at you.
What happens if it was an 84-year-old female hooking up with like a 20-year-old man?
No,
Hepton's 102, ain't he?
No, I go by the thing what Men's Health say about men and women. That's what I go. That's the rule. If you need to know anything about that, pick up Men's Health, and it tells you.
But 84 and a young girl like the ladies we have, it's
too young. That's too young for an 84.
Maybe
but I'm saying, but at that time, it's all about the money. It's all it's about. It's not about love. It's not about sex. It's about the money.
He could drop to about the money. He could probably drop to like 50 years old, I would say. But what's the point? 50 years old.
But 84 years old, any girl that's going to marry him, it's for the money.
Well, I don't think he would want to marry somebody that's 84 if he's 84, right?
No, he's 84. Yeah.
So,
I'm just saying, nice
what
young girl like our girl.
What happens if it's a rich female that's 84? Can she marry a
Now there's a good
7-year-old male?
How old is Cher? How old is Cher? Cher did it. She married a guy who's in his 20s.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
Her is like a man, though. I don't know if I count her as a female.
Oh.
Yeah.
A woman, 84-year-old woman.
Cher did that. Cher married a guy in his 20s.
Yeah, well,
she's done it several times.
She's got to be in her 60s.
I think she's in her 70s.
60s is a lot different than 80s.
No, but Jen brought up a good point. How about an 84-year-old woman compared to 25-year-old guy?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what she said. And she brings up
I do it that way.
That's a good thing for a movie.
Sure.
She brings up a good point.
Get some money.
Yeah, that's a great thing for a movie. What do you think about that? The Socialite Club, and it's about all these older women that pick up these young guys and take them home.
They call them cougars. Cougars.
I'm a gigolo.
Yeah, sure you are.
Cougars will be like in your 50s. We're talking 80s.
That would be pretty funny.
Right.
I think that.
Jen's talking like
Fake
80s.
teeth.
What do you do? You're doing it for money, Jen. You're doing it for money.
Exactly. But yeah, crazy. The people do.
Oh, Daddy.
I mean, you give her or him, vice versa, their freaking medication, and you go out for the night.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, or you go to one of the freaking beautiful homes you own somewhere.
So I'm still waiting for you two to invade me.
What?
No, I think it was Chelsea or Stephanie said that was good. I'm waiting to be invaded tonight.
Really?
And they're very quiet. You guys should be like on top of your game because this is radio. This is like not what you do. What you do is serious stuff. This is like a joke, right? I mean, but you should,
It's a little toy, little play thing.
This is like, this is a
play on, play.
Little play thing.
I mean, it's one of those that's definitely, with radio, you definitely have to make more noise. With film, it's all, emotional, facial expression, a little bit of vocals here and there, but it's one of those, gotta observe, gotta listen, gotta watch, gotta wait for the right time to strike.
Right.
No, the input.
Yeah. Well, see, we are on Ustream, so we're actually live streaming video. And sometimes if you're radio, it's hard to, it's hard to do that,
right?
Because people are like Jenny or Kimberly are very distracting, because they're just moving around and you're looking around and stuff like, they're just distracting, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever.
That's pretty still today.
Yeah,
in my hands.
She is.
I did not do my nails. Come on, Joe.
Yeah, they're both very pretty.
Yeah, but anyway, we're going to go into actually right now. We're going to go into Iya's segment. Goodnight Hollywood. That girl is she's a firecracker. She's really doing a lot of things. She's launching her video soon, and she has two great songs on that are flying up the charts. And she's doing this and doing modeling and all the other things she's doing. And she's going to be coming on in about a minute right after these commercials. So we'll be right back after these commercials.
Can I announce the winner? When?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. Yeah, Jan. Who was the winner of the Night Talk? Hold on, Jan. Let me set it up. Okay. Who was the winner of the Night Talk night shirt this week?
Is Gerald O. from Naugatuck, Connecticut. It was Kimberly Beck in the 1979 film Roller Boogie.
Roller Boogie. And what year was it?
79.
Boogie.
I was too young.
1979. Yeah, I think she was pretty good looking years ago.
Yeah, Kimberly Beck.
Yeah, yeah, she was pretty good looking years ago.
So thank you, Gerald, for listening.
Yep, thank you very much, and congratulations to listen to this madness here. But anyway, we're going to go into Iya's segment, which is Iya's Goodnight Hollywood, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Take it away.
Are we going after these messages?
These messages. Be right back.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't know if we're still live on Ustream, so it really doesn't matter about that. But anyway, you guys, Stephanie and Chelsea, we're actually our show, Night Talk is over now. So you can you can hang in if you want, but and then basically what happens at the end is Iya does her thing for a half hour from California, and then we just we shoot the shit right now, and then we just everybody say at the end of the show, good night. Like we're not it's all one show. It's just radio magic, right?
Little magic,
radio magic.
Magic.
That's basically.
Speaking of speed dating, do you remember? I could think of one or two people. One or two people may remember Batline.
Who?
Batline.
No.
19th. There was a phone call. There was a phone number. You could call in, and everybody would be screaming their phone number, and then the guy or the girl. Do you remember it? You'd hang up, and they'd call you back.
I'm too young for that.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
that's no. I was probably.
It was in our era.
Yeah, I was probably out at that time.
I got a few phone calls, but that was us speed dating.
Anyway, have you two gone on speed dates?
I have. That's kind of sparked the inspiration for the film.
And how'd that work out for you?
Fun.
How'd that work out?
It was an interesting experience. You just kind of meet some crazy personalities, some subtle ones, but it's definitely something to do if you're single and you just want to explore it.
Yeah, I'd say there was a show. The Reba show was a comedy show on TV. They had a skit about that, and it was pretty good. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Reba McEntire?
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, she hit the wall though.
Yeah.
What?
She hit the wall.
Yeah, the characters we have for it they're pretty way out there. It's not typical people that you would see, but still just something to get a little laugh. Because a lot of people can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do that. That wouldn't be my best.
You'd have to laugh. It's
I think it would be funny, but I wouldn't. Who would want to do that?
But it's such a thing. It
Actually,
does go on.
You go in a room.
It does go on.
There's 50 girls.
Oh yeah.
And you just go, hey, my name's Joe.
And
I only can find 2 minutes for myself. Why am I going to make 2 minutes for some asshole?
Well, I believe what happens was you spend the 2 minutes, correct me if I'm wrong, and then you move your chair to the next person,
right?
And the next person, and the next person.
I think, Jenny, that you're looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I think
speed dating's the right place.
No,
for love right now.
I think you're looking on all the wrong places. I think that there's a I don't know.
Looking for love in all the
There's
wrong
a Joe
places.
out there for everybody.
I gotta get going. I have to work super early.
I'm all set.
Okay,
There's a Joe.
I already have Kimberly against me, because she thinks I'm like a mini Donald Trump with no money, because I've been married 3 times. That's what she's doing.
Trump.
That's
you're smart.
No, I'm not smart at all.
Well,
I'm not smart at all. What's
Are you hangry? Know the signs. Uncontrollable yelling.
Why aren't you egg rolls?
Hallucination.
Sushi.
Pants discomfort.
I hate you, pants.
Hangry. It can happen to anyone. Fortunately, there's E24, the app that tells hunger to shut up.
Egg rolls. Thanks, Snoop.
E24. In my medical opinion, it's the best way to order food online, baby.
Hey there, it's Dina from Beachbody. Thanks for tuning in to this week's segment of Beachbody Health Tips. Tonight I'll be talking about Shakeology, which I believe is the healthiest meal of the day. Shakeology is a crazy, yummy superfood meal replacement that has over 70 vitamins and minerals. It's your daily dose of dense nutrition. I have been drinking this amazing shake for over a year, along with my 72-year-old mother. Since we started, not only have we lost weight, but we've both come off blood pressure medicine, which I think is amazing. Here are just a few of the ingredients it contains. There are so many I couldn't even go into it, but here are just a few of some great ones. Folic acid, which helps with stroke reduction, strengthens hair, and for all you men out there, it helps with your sperm quality. Biotin breaks down fatty cells. Phosphorus strengthens tooth enamel. Iodine, known to help with your thyroid. Magnesium regulates your blood sugar. Zinc is beneficial to your immune system. Chromium helps enhance the production of insulin in the body, and it helps decrease infections and glucose problems. I could go on and on, but I do not have the time. I was just so excited to tell you about this amazing product, and I'd love to talk to you more about it. If you would like more information, you can email me at dcutulie@comcast.net, which is dcutulle@comcast.net. Thanks for tuning in, and have a healthy night.
Hey everyone, I want to tell you all about an amazing salon. Joyce's, located at 132 Ferry Street in Everett, Massachusetts. Joyce's specializes in the latest techniques in coloring, styling, cutting, and beach waves. Joyce's features Kesha all natural nutrient products and organic color. Joyce's full-service spa and salon, located at 132 Ferry Street, Everett, Massachusetts. 617-387-6688. Specializing in you.
Hi, this is Bill Oberst Jr. reminding you to tune in to our hostess with the mostest, Valinistama, every Tuesday night, 7 Central, for Talk Time with Val. Brought to you by Armed Radio Global, home of the big guns.
Hey, it's Yelpy here. Check out my new single, Feeling. You're listening to Armed Radio Global, home of the big guns.
Thanks again for joining me this week on Goodnight Hollywood. I'm your host, Ia, with all your fashion, music, and gossip on Night Talk with JoeRoxx, 10 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Armed Radio Global and the TuneIn Satellite Network. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, SoundCloud, and Reverb Nation at Everything Ia, and that's Everything Ia, E-Y-A. And check out my Facebook fan page. You can find me at Ia, and that's capital E, capital Y, capital A. This week we're going to talk exclusively about the Oscars, and I'm still feeling a little under the weather, so I have my co-host and producer, Brady, with me. Say hi, Brady.
Hi.
And we're basically going to recap everything that happened on Sunday. Let's talk about the best dressed. There were so many people in beautiful outfits that we're going to keep it real positive this week and only talk about the best. My favorite of the night was Lady Gaga. She was wearing a white pantsuit. And there was also like a little skirt on there too.
Yeah. Surrounding it. It
yeah.
looked really good. Yeah.
I really loved it. And Brandon Maxwell did an amazing job because I kind of wanted to steal it off her body and wear it.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that my favorite actually was Cate Blanchett in that flowery gown that she had on, that blue, that pale blue Armani Prime. Was that what it is?
Armani Privé.
Privé, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's fantastic.
I loved it because as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's not a gown, that's a costume. And
it kind of reminded me actually of Katniss on the Hunger Games a little bit.
What I loved about it so much was that she actually presented the award for the costume design.
Yeah.
So it just made complete sense. I love that it all tied in with the show.
And she walked through the hangers and all
the mannequins.
Yeah, the silk coming off the racks and everything.
Sketches.
And I was like, yeah, that was fantastic.
That was amazing. And congratulations to Mad Max for winning that category. You know, they definitely took over a lot of...
Oh my gosh, yeah. They won 6 of the Academy Awards this year.
That's insane.
They won for film editing, costume design, makeup and hairstyling, production design, sound editing, and sound mixing.
I think, I really think that no one expected Mad Max to win that many times.
Yeah. I think they kind of picked it as, kind of a joke. Mm-hmm. You know, they were like, maybe other people will vote for this. I don't know. I'm going to be different, and checked it off. And I think enough people did that so that they actually won.
Yeah. I believe that, definitely, because I did not think Mad Max was going to win as much as it did.
Yeah.
I also really loved Brie Larson. She wore a royal blue Gucci gown, and I think the best part of it was her belt. I really loved her belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the color. The color was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then congratulations to Brie. She also won Best Actress for Room.
Yes. Did you see that one?
I did.
Oh my gosh. Her performance was incredible.
That was one of my favorite movies. I did not see all of the nominated movies, but that movie was so intense.
Yeah.
It was so intense.
They literally acted in like a bubble.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Like how she just pulled that performance out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, and the little kid was so
The little
amazing.
kid, oh my god.
You know what? I feel like he should have got nominated.
The kid was so precocious. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was.
Him
he
at
was
the
great.
Oscars.
He was so great.
His interviews were just spot on.
And when she won, she even gave him a high five. Did you see that? She like reached back and was like, high
Yeah.
five. They're just so cute together.
Yeah.
I also I loved Charlize Theron. She stunned in a red sleek dress, and it had a plunging neckline. She was dripped in Harry Winston jewels, and of course her gown's from Dior.
Of course.
And it was bright red, and I just loved everything about it, you know.
Yeah.
It was definitely a risk, and she just blew the top off that one.
Who had your favorite tux this year?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I loved him. Oh, my God. It was sparkly.
Yeah.
And, you know, he really stood out because I feel like a lot of guys, even Chris Rock said that a lot of guys wear the same suit. That's why when they walk down the red carpet, no one asks them what they're wearing because they all look the same.
Yeah.
But you know what? Kevin Hart did something a little bit different. He had the sparkles on. It was a Dolce & Gabbana black suit. And you know what? I think he could have even, like, had a sparkly tie.
Yeah. I think he really pulled it off.
Add more sparkles to it.
Yeah. I don't think he did it ironically either. I think it fit him really well. And I actually think that you're right. He could have added more sparkles and it would have looked just fine.
Yes. And I know you love Sofia Vergara.
Yeah. Like we were talking about on Kevin Hart, she had a little bit of sparkles on her what is that, sweetheart neckline?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that looked really good. The midnight blue Marchesa gown. Good choice, Sophia.
We were actually watching a show where they took off the sparkles, and
yeah, I was
didn't like
what?
it.
Why would you do that? It looked fantastic with the sparkles. It looked really good.
We were like, no, stop ruining it.
And then she did like 5 more on that show, and I was like, they just got worse and worse.
They did. They should have stopped with Sophia.
She should have stopped.
Stop while you're ahead.
And the big thing we were all waiting for, Leonardo DiCaprio finally got his Oscar. Yes, the whole night I was just waiting for them to do Best Actor so I could see Leo stand up and give his speech. So congratulations, Leo. You deserved it. You were robbed on Wolf of Wall Street, but you got it this year, and thank you for speaking up for climate change and having a positive message when you stood up. I really appreciated that.
Yes, that was an amazing moment. You know, it was really awesome to see Leonardo DiCaprio. I know we watched the Oscars together, and you were the whole night. You were like, I just want Leo to win. I mean, that's
so
what
nervous.
he said. And I do love what he said about climate change. And he wasn't the only winner to talk about, you know, climate change. One of the costume designers from Mad Max was actually saying Mad Max could actually be our future, and that is a very scary thought.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But it really could be, honestly, if we don't step up right now and make some changes in how we treat our planet.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much, Brady, for helping me with all the gossip.
Of course.
Tell everyone where they can find you real fast.
Oh, I am at Brady_Martin. On Instagram and on Twitter, I am at Brady Ross Martin. So yeah, definitely check me out, look me up. I'd love for you to come visit my pages.
Yes, and Brady also helps produce my show every week, so thank you again for that. And right after this, we'll be back with the interview with Nikah.
Hi, this is Bill Oberst Jr. reminding you to tune in to our Hostess with the Mostest, Valanistama, every Tuesday night, 7 Central. For Talk Time with Val. Brought to you by Armed Radio Global. home of the big guns.
And we're back. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me for this interview, Nikah. It was so great having you as my co-host last week. I was feeling under the weather and stuffy and I still feel a little stuffy and gross.
You were still beautiful then. You're still beautiful now. You'll forever be beautiful, yeah, I swear.
Oh, you're so sweet, and you look so adorable in your flannel and your teal outfit and boots, and I'm like in my pajamas.
One of my favorite colors.
It's pajama day. Yay. What happens when you're not feeling good? Just lay in bed all day, you know?
Just chill, man.
Just chill. Got my coffee. Got your coffee.
Oh, I love coffee.
Oh my goodness, right? Isn't it the best?
It's so the best. That's my drug.
Everything. Just coffee, and it feels so good. Like when you're sick, you just want to eat like warm soup and drink coffee and tea and just relax and watch Netflix and
Netflix
chill.
and chill.
Netflix and chill.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But I do really appreciate you coming and being my co-host last week. I really enjoyed that. It's always good hanging out with you. So me and Nikah met. Why don't you tell the story?
Well, let's see. How did I meet her?
Well, first you met Alonzo.
Yeah, I did. It was at a red carpet event. It was with me and my crew, Diversity Fusion. We had to go to this album opening.
By the way, Nikah is a dancer. She's a dancer. She's now modeling. She's also part of Team Iya. She was in my lyric video for Dancing Alone Forever, and now she's also getting into a little bit of acting and trying it out.
Right.
So go on.
See what happens.
You're just multi-talented, girl.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best, man. I'm just doing it.
That's good. Right. I mean, you have to try. All you can do is try.
Exactly. So yeah, I can't wait to get into all of them. You know what I'm saying? I really want to talk about how I met you, because this was actually one of my favorite stories to tell. It's like I met Alonzo at the red carpet, or technically was it pink carpet event for Viva Dolls. Her album just came out, so she went. Of course, she wants to show it off and everything. It was good. He came up to me like while she was performing and said if I was interested in becoming a dancer and everything like that, or for an artist. And I was like, okay, go on. Talking about you and everything. Saying like you're about to get your album out and your 2 hit singles and everything like that, and he needs some dancers. And I was like, okay, let's have a meeting. And he was like, yeah, sure, here's my card. And I was like, here you go, and here's my number and everything.
Little side note, do you know I actually modeled my business card off yours?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. No way.
I don't think you even knew that. But yeah, he brought back your card, so and it had all your social medias, that kind of thing. And we basically designed my card after seeing your card.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, that was random. That was random. I had to. My dance mentor told me to make some cards. I had to. So that's the best one.
That's good.
And that was my first.
How we got a hold of
photo shoot. So I used those pictures right there. It was. I tried to design it myself and did my own little tweaking and everything, but it's actually harder than you think.
It came out really good.
Right. So I ended up setting up a meeting on my birthday, June 17th. So that was fun.
I know. I had no idea that was your birthday. I'm like, what are you doing here on your birthday?
I don't know. No, I just I want to do this. I wanted to see what happens, and we hit it off quite well. We got along so well. First timing and everything. You had a lovely home, so.
Hey, it's cool. I work on my birthday too, but that's just because I'm a workaholic. I don't expect other people to, but
right.
That's a very great quality that you have. And from there, we started, doing rehearsals, and then we did a lyric video. So in the lyric video, you are my brother Bo's big sister, and you guys are super fans, and it's at the very end of the video where we have the magazine signing and we take a selfie together. That was so much fun because I was like, do you remember when you were pretending to take the selfies?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, Nikah, actually take the selfie.
I took a picture of the wall.
You were taking pictures of the wall.
I was just like, hey. And I'm just like, wait, oops. That was amazing. We were just taking pictures of the ceiling like it's actually something.
Yeah, we totally were.
Such professionals.
I know. And I dressed you, and
all right.
That was fun. Like, tell me how your experience was.
It was so much fun playing your little brother's older sister.
You guys do look like you're related, though.
True, I might as well be part of this family now, because that.
I know, right? You're here now.
We mess with each other now. Like, he's like a little brother to me now, so it's like official. Yeah, I'm gonna be your sister.
You came in today and he tackled you.
Exactly,
and you're like,
I think he's scared of me too, but like, it's okay. It's okay. I like this. Anyway.
You're like, I'm your big sister now. I can do this.
You should have seen his face. He started freaking out on the inside. Like, how is she my big sister? This is not happening. Oh my god, no. It's happening, sir. I'm sorry.
We did a sibling swap.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now I know how you feel.
I know, right? I'm like, you deal with him for a little bit. He has a lot of energy.
Oh, I know.
Actually, very well behaved though on set.
Oh, definitely. That was very surprising, you know?
Yeah, he was really enjoying it.
Oh, definitely. And he's a wild thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he's everywhere. But the thing is, he's actually good at this. I'm thinking this is going to be like his future thing. He's going to be more of an actor or probably a model, because I know in the future he's going to be one of those pretty boys, you know what I'm saying? That has that cute little face and everything like that until he starts talking.
You're all cute and handsome until you open your mouth.
Oh my god, definitely. Pretty boys, you got to learn this. Work on your personality sometimes, because you don't know. That was crazy.
Tell him, the guy. Tell him. Man, you need to step up for her.
Step up, step up.
She has high standards.
Yeah, I do. You gotta be 11, not a 10. You gotta be 11.
That's good. That's good. Don't settle. Don't settle.
No.
Why should you?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, you're dancing. Tell us a little bit about your dance. You're a dance crew. You do performances and things like that. Now,
here and there, at red carpet events, whenever, you know, the first time we actually did it as a dance group, it was like for this anti-bully movement, and it was so cool. This was everyone's first time doing the red carpet thing. Everybody looked so nice, you know, some kids. I think I'm the oldest one there, because like I was like 19 or something. Everybody else is like 19 and lower, but everybody looked so cute and everything. And this was also my first time at a red carpet event. I was enjoying myself. You should have seen me strutting my stuff on the red carpet. Literally, I was enjoying myself. Like, it was just, I had a good time. It was good. We did it for our cause, you know. It was just amazing. That night was just amazing for everyone, you know what I'm saying? And then we just kept going.
That's
you know,
awesome.
After that we were on the news. What was it? Good Morning Sacramento, I think. And then it was just like, I don't know, it's just been like that ever since. We had to wake up early for that. Like, we had to go early, but it was worth it. It was just worth it.
I know. I've been on set like the past couple days. I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning because like my call time's 6 a.m. and I'm just like, I'm dead. Like, after being on set, you just want to sleep the rest of the day, and I'm not a morning person either. I'm just like so tired.
Right. So after that, we just kept going here and there. We kept striving and everything. I had to move to LA, but I still like perform with them whenever I can. You know, it's good memories for me. It was really good. Last one was for this Filipino coronation. Everyone looked so beautiful with their they all look like princesses to me.
Aww.
Like, they had the glittery and everything. I met a model. Her name was I suck. Sorry. Jennifer. Her name was Jennifer. She was actually a part of Fast and the Furious 7. She was one of the models because she had that sexy vibe and everything. So it was just like really kind of just amazing to meet her. She's like one of the hosts of the red carpet. So it was just like, wow. I was just like, oh my god. And then he was like, apparently that was my dance mentor's big sister. You know, he has like little family members here and there. It was cool meeting her. So she's so sweet. Like, it was just like she didn't have this attitude problem here and there. You know how sometimes celebrities, they don't seem the way you want them to be. Yeah. The thing is, she's so sweet. She's such a sweetheart. It was just amazing meeting her. So
I love that, like, when you meet celebrities and they're like, you know, even nicer than you ever expected them, because that just makes you love them.
Exactly. Like, you don't know what kind of person they are until you actually truly meet them. So in person, like, you're just like, is he gonna be one of those people who think they're better than everybody, or is he just one of those people that that are just down to earth, you know what I'm saying? That are normal, just like everyone else. They're just doing their job the way they are, as singers, as dancers, as actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love those kind of actors who still stay them and not change just because they're becoming more celebrity and earning more money than everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't
be Kanye.
Don't be
From
last
Kanye.
week. Don't be Kanye. Or are you gonna do a hashtag Taylor Swift roast? She roasting on his own.
Yeah, she does it in a really classy way. Like she never, names anyone, but you know what she's talking about.
That's the kind of roast I want to do. Just like who they're talking about, but it's still cool. They don't have to say their name in order to figure out, who's she talking about? You already know who she talking about.
She even wrote a song about him.
Exactly. Like,
she writes songs about everyone. Like, everyone she dates has a song.
But she didn't have to date him though. No, that was just like, he pissed me off.
But do you know someone wrote a song about her?
Who?
I think it's One Direction. Harry Styles were.
Oh yeah.
Was it Perfect?
Maybe a Perfect?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm Perfect?
No.
What was it?
I think it's Perfect. But the song where he's talking about like going to hotel rooms and like places they can't pronounce and like all that kind of stuff. He's talking about Taylor Swift.
No way.
Yeah. Listen to the lyrics because they dated for however long, but she writes songs about everyone, and even in the song he's like, you could write a song about me, but I'm not like gonna be your boyfriend kind of thing. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute. It's a really cute song. I like the song.
Definitely.
So I remember last year when we were doing rehearsals and things like that, you were talking to me about modeling, and we did like a practice photo shoot, and I was like, okay, stand here now, do this.
Yeah, you definitely helped me out on that, definitely.
But now you're modeling.
Yeah, I got more comfortable in my zone. I only had a photo shoot once just to get started, and after a year later, like, I lost the mojo already, and I was just getting started, but you definitely helped me out on that, definitely.
Aww.
I use it sometimes to be like, here's one of my pictures that you took, so just like, here you go, yeah, I model, and I just use it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, she's using the pictures I took, and I'm not a photographer. I don't even know if these are coming out.
You might as well add that to your resume. Iya, the photographer.
You could be like, I had my first photo shoot with Iya. She was my photographer. It was just here in the house,
right? That's your place that I use.
I was like, okay, now model with the fish tank. Now model with the fireplace. Now model against the wall.
It was still good pictures. You took really good pictures, so you should add that to your resume. You think I'm playing?
Who knew I had that talent?
Right, but now it's like, now I'm gonna do it more. I joined this agency. What the heck is the agency? Agency. She just started it. So I think this is basically what we're all starting. It's called Model Mafia. She's starting her own movement and everything. It's becoming an agency. Sooner or later, we're going to have a website and everything, so we're going to go check it out. Like, go check it out. She already posted some photos of everyone there. Recently, this was like 2 days ago, went to a photo shoot in Pomona? Pomona, yeah. It was far, but worth it.
Pomona is far.
Exactly, it is. But I had a good time and everything, it was hot that day, but
I've gone to San Diego by accident to go to a photo shoot because my old management, Willow, didn't tell me that the photo shoot was 3 hours away, and I didn't even know until the night before, and I'm like, you booked me on a photo shoot that's like in the desert?
That's why you always gotta check how far it is.
I know, seriously though, really research
it's gonna be, that's why I was like, the thing is, I travel almost every day an hour to my job sometimes, depending on traffic. So the thing is, I'm already used to it if it's only gonna be an hour to get there. So that didn't really, it was only an hour for me to get there. Okay. It was whatever. I brought my friend Kai with me. She ended up modeling with us, even though she was just gonna be hanging out with us. She was helping us out and everything, and we needed one more model, so she was the perfect fit. So,
no, I do that all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, you did that with me one time.
Yeah,
you definitely.
I did. I threw you in there.
Exactly. When I had that red weave, I was like, yes.
I've done that with Mochi.
Right.
That's actually how she got into modeling. Is she like tagged along to all my castings and things like that.
Like, you don't know what happens when you bring your friends. I mean, like, they'll definitely help you out.
It's happened with more than one friend. Like, with you know, multiple people.
Definitely.
If you hang out with the right people, they might just book you too, so.
Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to hang out with you more often.
I sent you a lot of castings and stuff. I'm like, go if you want, don't if you don't. Like,
I need to, but the thing is oh my god, and I'm busy. Oh my god.
You do need to get like comm cards though.
Comm cards?
Comm cards. But you know, you could book with photographers and stuff to get, you know, work or you know, the photos to put on your comm cards, which is basically like modeling headshots, but smaller and has your info and things like that.
I need new cards. That's my problem with that. I need new cards. They're old. Those are old, and I still have a bunch of them.
Just wait. Just hand them all out.
Just like whoosh.
Yeah. Just give them to everyone. This is what I do. Here, follow me.
That's why I never put my number on it unless it's like I know for sure this is gonna benefit me. So that's why it's only my social and everything. So I'm just like,
social media.
Yeah, just social media. Yeah, just my social. That's it. Like,
careful when you say social. You don't want to hand out your social security number.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Social media. You heard that right?
You don't know who's listening.
Exactly. Oh my god.
That's awesome though. And have you been doing any acting, or is that just something that you want to do?
I want to give it a try. The only acting I did was for your lyric video. That's gonna be the only kind of acting.
That was great.
And then high school, that's what I did. It was like drama class, and that was it. But like,
you gotta just try it. You gotta just, you know, you'll never know unless you try. Because you know, you may do it and you may not like it. You know,
I should. There's this one woman. My mother knew her. She does a lot of like background or like, what is that called? Just
like extra work.
Like extras. There we go. Yeah. She's most of the time she's extras, so she always does stuff like just like small roles and stuff like that. She's done it for years, and she was on Scandal when it was that one episode when they were on a riot in the middle of the street. She was in front. She actually said her lines, so she was on Scandal. She was on recently she was on Criminal Minds. One of the episodes, she was just that person who was typing on the computer. I gave her a shout out on Facebook when I was like, she was being a boss, like straight up. Like, that's so crazy. And she tried to get me into it, but I always get nervous because she's done this for years, so she already knows what she's doing.
People can make a good living being an extra though. Like, some people do that
exactly
all the time, and you make really good money. Because I've done it too. Like, I filmed with Scandal. Also CSI Cyber, Mom. Like, I've been on a few shows.
Yeah, you were also on that music video with Pharrell.
Oh yeah, I was. I did do that.
You were fired.
I was on Freedom. I was a mannequin. Yeah. And you know the funny thing was, I was in the back, and I was so tired that day because I babysat the day before for like 30 hours. Like, I was running on like 36 hours of being awake. I did not sleep that night. I babysat. I had a runway. I had to be on set at like 4:30 in the morning, so I had no time to sleep. And originally I was in the back, and then they moved me to the front. So I mean, if you blink, because they cut really fast, but I'm right in front with Pharrell. It's hilarious, and I'm just like so dead that day.
At least you met Pharrell. I want to meet Pharrell too.
Oh, he's so sweet. He's actually really shy, but it was cool. Like, we got paid to get like a whole little private concert from Pharrell.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, it was awesome. So you just never know where you're gonna be, you know?
I want to do that. What?
Gotta try.
I want to give it a try.
So we're gonna wrap it up. But please tell everyone where they can find you.
You can follow me on YouTube, on Instagram, on my Snapchat, definitely on my Vine, and well, I think that's about it, really.
What's your screen name?
Oh, sorry about that. Wait, I don't know why I said that and thought y'all knew me. All right, anyway, just Nikah Maat, NIKAH MAAT. That's it. 9 letters. It's not a long name like Karuchi. I'm sorry. And But yeah, that's where you can find me and everything, except for my Snapchat. It's like Nikki Ray 95, Nikki_Ray 95. Like that's it. But you know.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you.
2 weeks in a row. I do really appreciate you helping me out last week. I was under the weather and exhausted.
Still beautiful.
I still am under the weather. Oh, thank you, darling. You're so sweet to me. Well, I hope to have you back on the show.
I hope to be back.
And yeah. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, at Everything Iya, and that's Everything EYA. Check out my Facebook page, and you can check that out at capital E, capital Y, capital A. Special thank you to Brady Martin for helping me produce the show. You can check him out on Instagram at Brady_Martin or on Twitter at Brady Ross Martin. Thanks again for joining me this week on Goodnight Hollywood. I'm your host, Iya, with all your fashion, music, gossip on Night Talk with JoeRoxx, 10 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Armed Radio Global and the TuneIn Satellite Network. From everyone here in Hollywood, good night.
You know, he's not uniting the Republicans. He's just not.
Welcome back to Night Talk with JoeRoxx.
The Rhino Republicans.
Hold on. Welcome back, everybody. That was Iya. Iya's segment of Night Talk, and that was Iya. Good Night Hollywood.
Very nice conversation.
And she did a great job, and we look forward to having her every week. And thank you for that, Iya. Appreciate that. Anyway, geez, that
7:47 just
came on. Jesus Christ! I want to thank everybody who. First of all, I want to thank Quan Wynn for coming in and telling us very
great job.
Yeah, it was
did a great job.
If you missed it, too bad. It was great.
Go back to
too bad.
No, it's not. You should have heard it.
No, they will hear it. We're going to redo it on Spreaker. Yeah, so you can catch
you
that
should have heard it
on Spreaker if you missed it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'll feed that out. Also, Kimberly Murray. Did a great job.
Kimberly, thank you.
Thank you for
thanks, Kim.
I call you Kim. Taking the lead on that. Every week, Kimberly's going to take the lead on her guests.
Did a great job. Great job.
One-on-one with Kimberly.
Thank you again, Kimberly.
Yeah, and that worked out very, very well. Mm-hmm. And then thank you to the coach.
Always a pleasure, buddy.
Thank you for getting everything correct today on the contest, Jan. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Jimmy and Matt, Jimmy did the tune-in, and Matt did our video.
As always, big supporters.
Yeah, big supporters. And Jenny Lavoie came in for a little while, all bundled up.
All bundled up with a quilt that I believe she had a grandmother or some
grandma,
homemade.
Yeah. And we also had Stephanie Davis.
Yeah.
Alinda Ha was here, and also Chelsea Wolf. They stopped in, and
great talking to them.
Yep, talking to them also. And am I missing anybody? I don't think I am. No. I don't know what happened to Young Buck. I think he's probably what.
Well, you said last time wings been clipped.
Well, maybe.
Was castrated?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Anyway,
thank you, Matt.
Yeah, again, thank you so much for that, and Kimberly, Jan, thank you for everything, and we'll see everybody. We'll see everybody next week. Have a good weekend, everybody, and
okay.
Take care. Good night, everybody.
Love you guys. Bye.
Kimberly, don't forget your glass of wine.
Yeah.